Hello. Are you registered to vote? Headcount is a nonpartisan organization that works with the music and entertainment industry to get fans to vote. To update or check your voter registration status, go to headcount.org where you'll find all the information you need to be ready for the election day. Register to vote at headcount.org. Hello, super cool moms. This is your host, Coach Binish from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm here with another interesting topic for you all. And I hope that this topic also helps you figure out life a little better, gives you some skill set to help you deal with life and the people in your life in a better, more effective way. So today's topic is actually about narcissistic people or people who are very manipulative. So I'm going to discuss 7 very clear signs that you are surrounded by people or someone who is manipulating you. And we probably all of us experience this in our life, but there are times when things happen to us and around us, and we really don't realize until it's later. So either we get engaged in a very useless argument which leads to nowhere, or we end up feeling really sad and frustrated with whatever has happened a few minutes ago, which you were not either prepared for or weren't ready. And, much later you realize that you have been manipulated. You have been played by someone. So let's go over some signs which you can look in the person in front of you and check if that person is a habitual manipulator, but make sure that this person is doing it on a very consistent basis. It's not about once or twice. It's about becoming a personality of a manipulator. So don't just go out there and start accusing people of being a narcissist. Narcissist is not a random person. Narcissist is not just anybody. They are they have a special characteristics on a long period of time, over a long period of time, and as habitual traits, which there is no way of changing that. So these things are probably not standing out for you because you are being manipulated by someone, and when that happens, the senses in your body which sense that something's wrong, something's off, this is not right, what's being done to me is not okay, are turned off. So it's very important for a person who is going through something like that to not realize that they're going through this or they're being played by someone. So the first sign of a narcissist is that they play the victim. So in any situation happens between you two, or if they're sharing something to you about someone else, they are always going to be the victim in that situation. And that's their favorite thing because they get the attention and the pity from everybody else around them. So that people would believe that, oh, they are in trouble, or they actually do need help, or they actually were right and somebody messed with them, things like that. They want people to feel sorry for them all the time, so they have your sympathies with them. And the second thing they do is they use aggression and intimidation. Wow, so these people use scare tactics, and they're very subtle. They give threats to people. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's just verbal, sometimes it's emotional, but they psychologically and emotionally intimidate people, and that they might keep. So they always put you down and want to make sure that they are the dominant ones in any situation. So they have the power to control, they have the power over your emotions, over your life. The third thing they do is that they downplay your accomplishments. So no matter what you do, they will bring out something negative about it. They're going to find your fault. So they're going to pinpoint some mistakes you have done, or something that has a flaw. Maybe your whatever accomplishment you think you have accomplished, they would make it look like it's not 100%, or you could have done better. And that's like all the time. Nothing you can do is going to be enough for them. Number four, they guilt you into thinking everything is your fault. Oh my God. So because of this trait, it is very, very difficult for anyone to start an argument with these kind of people and win it. It's impossible. Even if you have all the proofs, they are going to turn it around and make you look like the criminal. It's always, always going to be your fault. Number five, they only talk about themselves. So you will see these people bragging about themselves, or crying about themselves. So, any problem in their lives is a huge problem. It's all about them. It's all about them, them, them. If somebody has not given them much importance, or if somebody hurt their feelings, somebody gave them too much respect, and that's like because I owe it to them. So that kind of attitude, there is always, always going to be about them. They use triangulation. So what is triangulation? What happens is that if you are with someone else, let's say that there are three people sitting, including you, and something you start discussing a topic, or you start discussing an issue, and you don't share the same opinion as the narcissist. So the narcissist is going to put pressure on the third person to take their side, so you are kind of left alone. So this like they will play a blame game. They will accuse you of something, or they will make partners with that person in some way. They're gonna make them feel that they care about that much. They care about that person a lot, and based on that, they will make you uh, stand alone for whatever the discussion was going on, so you don't have any support. So there'll be people, you will find people not supporting you even if you are right. You will find people telling you behind the back of the narcissist that, I'm sorry, I could not support you at that moment, I just could not go against her or him. So you will find people telling you all of that. I know you were right, but I could not really go against that person. It's difficult because of whatever reason. So that's another thing a narcissist does. And the last but not the least, because these are not the only signs, they're definitely more. The seventh one is that they never change. Once a person is a narcissist, they will never change. And they will continue to act the way they act, very shallow, very manipulative, and deceitful until the day they die, sadly. And unfortunately, no matter how much you want them to change, they're not going to change. So what do we do? What do we do about all of this? So what I do at this point of my life, I'm kind of done being abused by anybody. I don't take it anymore. I am done saying sorry for the things I have not done wrong. I'm done getting manipulated by any person in my life. So I had to, and how did I get there is by giving shut up calls. I had to give some shut up calls to people. Honestly, it was very tough at the beginning. It makes you feel very guilty, very sad, very wrong, but there is no other way. Most of the time, you have to give shut up calls, and then also you have to ignore these people. You have to not get engaged in any argument or discussion with these people. You have to stay emotionally detached. That is the most important thing you can do when you are um, in an interaction with a narcissist. That stay emotionally detached, and that's probably the only or the most important way you can survive around a narcissist, because sometimes it is someone you are living with and there is no way out of it. So you have to number one, remember that they're never going to change, so there is no effort is going to be useful. So stop wasting your energy, just accept them as they are, and just be careful around them. Don't give them your secrets. If you can, definitely tell them to, sometimes you will have to stand up in front of them, but there are going to be times that you won't be able to. But in those moments, remember that it's not you, it's them. It's not your fault. They are unable to see it, unable to realize. And lastly, emotional detachment. So always remember that I feel actually very sad about these people, or I don't know, sometimes I feel like I don't even want to feel sad. Why do I waste my even any emotion for these people? Because they are never going to realize how hurtful and painful they can be towards others. Then why do we feel sorry for them? But it's their loss. They are not going to be surrounded by many people who truly, genuinely love them or respect them. Everybody is either scared or they just don't want the trouble. So unfortunately, that's the kind of people who they are going to be surrounded by. They are not never going to get genuine love and the true respect you uh, usually anyone would deserve from people. But it's their choice, their decision. This is their life, and they want to live it like that, and they want to be the way they want to be. What we can do is we can protect ourselves, our emotions, our feelings as much as we can. And another very most important thing we can do is that we can try not to become one of them. So we have to make sure that uh, regardless whatever's happened to us in our lives, we don't become one of the narcissist. All right, you guys, you take care, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys or talk to you guys soon. And you guys take care. Signing off from Columbus, Ohio, your host, Coach Binish, and like always,